Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading about something being very, very over. We have the Ten of Swords and the World card, both of which indicate just like a desire to move on. Like, we can't look back. It's like whatever happened here, it's not worth even like thinking too much about it, right? So this is giving me the sense of not only did something happen that really made it obvious to you that this wasn't a good energy to keep in your life, or this wasn't the same path that you wanted to keep going down, there was still some level of acceptance beyond that, right? Like, I'm trying to think of a good example. um, it's a deal breaker, like, I'm not going to sit here and have a conversation about it. It's just over. That's just how it is. And there's already forward movement, right? There's already curiosity or decisions being made about a change for you, something like a new path or a new opportunity that's opened up for you. So no looking back, right? All right, let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Happy Tuesday. If you're watching this the day that I posted. Hello there, Miss Joanna. How are you doing? You guys, we are lucky. We have some new decks today. Thank you to Miss Joanna and also to Miss Tiana. We have the Hocus Pocus deck, the Cosmic Woman, and then we also have the Abundance, Angels of Abundance, which is pretty cool. This is obviously more so related to like money stuffs. So I'm actually going to dig into this because I feel like I need to get a little bit more acquainted with it. And I also feel like there's something pretty amazing for you when you choose to let go of something that isn't working out for you. Then it's like a reward, right? Okay, you did something that was good for you, even though it was difficult. So we're going to, pat you on the head, give you a cookie. Hello, Dina. How are you doing? Hello, Storm. We have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often, when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Then we have moonlighting, which is kind of interesting. You can start working on your dream career part time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon, your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So, some of you may be going through a pretty significant transformation in your life where you have changes occurring in multiple facets or multiple chapters and multiple areas. You might be walking away from a relationship, walking away from a job, walking away from a place that you've lived. There's a lot of change happening for whomever I'm reading. All right, let's go with the Fairy Lenormand next, and then we'll get back to the tarot. Tarot. I love it when people pronounce the T. That's my favorite one. Where are you? All right, so we have the book. This is often indicative of secrets, wisdom, insights that maybe not everybody else has access to. And then we have the Scythe. This is kind of like giving me vibes of, if somebody shows you their true colors, believe them. If somebody shows you that they are not worthy of being in your energy, invite them out. Yeah, I think we just need to go our own separate ways here. I also feel like there's somebody out there that needs to hear, when you have an ending, when you have a separation, when you have decided that it's time to part ways, you can still be amicable or civil or respectful, right? There's somebody that I was very close to at one point, and I've decided to end that friendship. There's inevitably a question on this person's mind. Is she going to talk about the secret things that I shared with her? The sense of information that I should know. Mm-mm. I don't have a desire to do that. So someone out there may need to either be given that hope that there is still that respect, that person's still going to be quiet or respectful towards whatever you ask them to do, or you may need to hear the best course of action is to be respectful on those things that you know you need to keep to yourself, even if it's not out of loyalty to a friend. It can still be just out of respect for another human, right? We don't have to be besties for me to be respectful towards you. All right, let's go with the Meta Muse because I feel like we have some chance here to see that. What is it called? I can't remember. The card that talks about you ascending. Definitely have the Hermit in the reverse though. 5 of Swords. I can't think of that word. Well, we'll see if it comes out at any rate. It has, this Meta Muse deck has an extra card, so there's 79 cards. Hermit in the reverse, 5 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. This looks like it's been designed especially for you. Yes, it may feel like there was some sense of betrayal or disappointment or even sabotage in a direction that you thought you were meant to travel. I feel like you've been set on another course. It's like somebody picked you up off of one course and put you on another one, and you're like, "Hey, I don't know the rules. Where are we going? What's going on?" Hi, there was Christina. Um, so we may have a little bit of a surprise for you. It feels to me like, honestly, it could be even like a timeline shift. It feels like you're being redirected because there's something that you're particularly good at, or something that will enable you to be more self sufficient financially if you were to pursue it. So I'm trying to think of an example. You know that girl from the Hugh Hefner show, Kendra, Girls Next Door, I think was the show she was on. She's become a real estate agent and from what I understand is doing really well with it, right? Like the idea that you maybe got some acclaim or some recognition or even fame doing this, made some decent money, and now you're being rerouted, right? Like you're supposed to go this way. So if there was some sort of sabotage or a disappointment, perhaps even a rejection, I would take it in stride and look at it as an opportunity for you to maybe be a little bit surprised at the direction your life could take because somebody kind of had to like plant you there. This is the right thing for you. Whatever this new adventure is or this new place, it's absolutely time for you to be here. For some of you, this could be specifically about a whole new community, a whole new social group, a whole new place that you're living. I don't know, but it's like opening doors for you. This is good fortune for you. Judgment is like hearing the call. Like, yes, this may not have gone the way I want it to, but I think this will. Because it's on the heels of some sort of loss, some sort of rejection, or some sort of like, I can't believe that didn't go the way that I thought it would. Rejection, 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and the reverse. This was meant to get you away from something that is no longer good enough for you, no longer the right spot for you. There's greatness intended for you. And with that, sometimes we have to be rejected from the things that aren't quite good enough for us, right? I think it's called the Tree of Life. I was trying to remember what that card is called, the extra one in this deck. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, the 9 of Wands. There's a new path. There's a new path. There is something that you are discovering or some new land that you are mapping out. You are working hard. You have worked hard. So this is something that you deserve. I feel like the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands both indicate to me that you have been dedicated or loyal to some sort of pursuit, some sort of career, and you've gone through a lot to get where you are, which might make it seem kind of difficult, whatever this rejection or this redirection is. Like, well, I don't know though. I've been working really hard on this particular wand. I don't know if I want to go to this one behind me, right? Like, I've been putting all my time into this. Be open, be open-minded, because there's something new here. It's shiny. And it feels to me like you are meant to be there. I just feel like a lot of power coming from these two cards. I feel like there's something here about this particular opportunity being perfect for you because it doesn't just require this kind of intelligence or this kind of experience. Like, you have to draw from different, you guys know how there's 7 different types of intelligence. I feel like this is an opportunity that requires more than one, and you happen to have those types like on lock, right? Thank you, Miss Joanna. I thought that's what it was. You have some sort of power or respect, reputation, experience, something concrete here as the Emperor. People already see you as an expert, but this High Priestess is like the wild card. This is something that je ne sais quoi, the thing that like takes you up a notch, right? Trying to think of an example. So if you were hoping to add to the educational experience of children that grew up only speaking Spanish, and you thought it would be a great way to not only be able to leverage the Spanish you had learned, teach children who need a teacher, but also extend some sort of comfort to children who maybe moved from Mexico to the United States, or maybe their parents are from Mexico and they're born here, but there's that difference, right? Where everybody's speaking Spanish at home, but at school, it's maybe a struggle for them to learn. There's this element here of not only do you teach or understand what you're teaching, but you add this element of comfort. You add this element of understanding or compassion that helps people excel or helps people do well. Like, there's this other side of you that is just as useful. The Tower. Justice in the reverse. The Hierophant in the reverse. I feel like there is a leader being ousted, somebody who has gotten to this emperor level, but not the same way that you have. This is somebody who has stepped on other people to get where they are, and they're being removed. This is somebody who was self-important, somebody who didn't earn the power that they had, or if they did earn it, once they got into that place of power, they forgot their morals. Okay, this is somebody who should not be a leader that is a leader. And they have a lot of karma waiting for them. Part of their karma is to be replaced by somebody worthy like you. All right, we're going to use the Voyage of the Soul. Hi there, Rob. How are you doing? Yeah, I don't know if that example really came out the way that I wanted it to, because like I was also going to hint at like I was talking from experience. Like, I would love to do that because they don't have a Spanish teacher here locally. And I lived in Mexico and studied Spanish. And I think about how nice it would be to offer assistance to those kids who maybe struggle to be understood, because I also lived in Mexico, right? So if, for example, their background is Mexican culture, I feel like there's this element of I can teach you, I can understand where you're coming from, I can understand, you know, not necessarily understanding what everybody else is talking about around you from a cultural standpoint. But I also want to like make sure you're successful as a student, right? Like there are these opportunities that we have vocationally to really impact the lives of others. And often they draw upon more than just one of your talents or skills, right? Cupcake sparkle. Hello, Miss Tiana. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. Okay, so we have celebrate, accomplishment, reunion, invitation, event, and festival. I feel like invitation is the one that really sticks out to me. And then we have yin, affection, caring, soft, heart, and feminine, and haunting. Curse, lost souls, eerie, psychic attack, dark force. And here's what I get you have an invitation to be compassionate and caring, and perhaps even a guide for people who are lost. What does that mean for you? Maybe you're able to volunteer and help with the homeless. Maybe you're able to provide some assistance to domestic abuse victims. Maybe you're able to be an activist to some marginalized group of people. Those of you that don't know it, on May 5th, it was I think it's national, but it might be international, day to remember Indigenous women who disappear or are murdered. You might have an opportunity to do something that helps people that are marginalized, targeted, oppressed. And if you have that opportunity, take it. Have a positive impact on the people around you. You have something here to do with helping people. And it's a really fulfilling way to live your life if you can find a way to help those around you, right? All right, you guys, let's see. I think we need, I'm feeling the Golden Art Nouveau. Oops, I'm gonna break my teeth. What else do we have, please? 10 of Cups in the reverse, King of Wands. The King of Wands is like an explorer. This is somebody who, you know, goes off to war, fights for a cause, is creative, passionate. But we have the 10 of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like we have a situation where maybe you have been unable to, if you're an artist, you've been unable to paint. If you're a writer, you've had writer's block. There's some sort of block here. And I feel like this is changing for you. There's an opportunity that presents itself right after you feel like you've been like rejected, right? So you're being asked to please not stay stagnant or looking in the rearview mirror, right? Those first two cards told me you're already looking forward. You're already looking at what's the next thing, right? Hi there, Dino. How are you doing? So, Tower in the reverse, yes, things are changing. You might have a different perspective on an opportunity than you would have had a while ago. And part of this is tied to a loss or rejection or a change in your life. If for example, you have fewer expenses each month and you are okay with taking a cut in your pay because the work is more valuable to you or more worthwhile, do it. There's something here about letting go of the past. That's in the past. there's a new opportunity for you to have a significant impact. And I think you already know what this is. Hermit. It's like you go from having a super corporate job that didn't really, like, it maybe filled the coffers or, helped your bank account, but it didn't really feed your soul. And now you're getting this opportunity to do something that is actually a passion for you, actually something that you feel like changes things for people, right? This feels very similar to my first reading. So you might want, or no, I can't remember. I think it was the first one. So you might want to check out the other one. It's probably the not Sagittarius one, but my mind is a little bit blank right now. We have the Lovers in the reverse. That happens when I'm channeling. What's my name again? Lovers in the reverse is not being chosen, not being the one that gets the opportunity that you were seeking. But that's because there's something better for you. I really feel like there's a leader that is being ousted or told to retire, maybe even fired for some sort of mismanagement or failure. And this is the opportunity that is meant for you. Let me know if it's to help tarot readers learn how to shuffle cards. Need help, guys. Need help. All right, we have the Sun and the World in the reverse. Interesting. You guys, this is like the opposite of our pre-shuffle. Our pre-shuffle was 10 of Swords in the reverse, the World, which is like kind of like a painful ending. I'm not really getting that it's the recovery interpretation, although it could be. And then this is like, oh, no, you're going to be extremely happy because something isn't over yet. Something isn't done yet. The fat lady has not sung. Don't you love how that was? Four of Swords. Four of Swords is all about solitude and healing. If you felt like you were not prepared for an opportunity in the past and you had to walk away from it, that opportunity is coming back around, and this time you are ready for it. Timing is everything. I feel like that's really important for this reading. Timing was off in the past. It didn't work out the way that you thought it would, but now it is working out for you. There's somebody here who knows you're perfect for the job, perfect for this situation. And they're not entirely certain if you would be open to it, but I feel like it comes as a surprise to you when somebody comes looking for you and says, hey, are you available for something like this? We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. For some of you, this opportunity happens at this time because the loss or the rejection is a relationship ending, and that enables you to be mobile. In other words, it might be tough to get past a breakup, but it does have some independence to it, right? In terms of it opens up other opportunities. I never thought I could move from Minnesota because I was quite often in a relationship. When I was single, I made the decision. It was largely because I don't really have anything that's like holding me back, right? Like I can just seize the day, chart my own course, and move the fuck on, right? Yes, I like it. Yeah, they really do, Rob, don't they? So there is an opportunity that is coming your way, and it's almost like specifically tailored to the independence or freedom or availability that you have right now. All right, let's see. I can't help it. I want to go with these again. This is the Cosmic Woman, right? Guys, it's not easy to remember the names of all of these. This was gifted to the channel by Miss Joanna. She's the bestest. Ooh, Page of Swords. Information coming in. And thank you, Miss Joanna, Cosmic Woman. I also feel like you're looking good. Like, look at that hair. It's beautiful. There is information coming in from somebody that you've known for a little while, but maybe haven't heard from in a while. And it has to do with your work. It has to do with an opportunity for you to be impactful, successful, a leader. You have the Hanged Man in the reverse. So some of you may have recently been going through quite the hermit mode, a little bit of staying in one place, a little bit of stagnation, definitely some healing. And I feel like there's something like this communication from somebody from your past really like gets you out of this quiet mode, right? Like there's some doubt here, you guys. It feels to me like you've maybe let this rejection or this ending, this disappointment get to you more than you should. So do me a favor, just pay yourself a compliment. I don't care what it is. Be nice to yourself. You look fabulous today. You're really smart. Gosh, you are fucking witty. Say something nice to yourself. You've been too harsh on yourself. And I feel like kicked yourself when you were down. You don't need to do that, okay? Be your own like cheerleading squad, okay? I don't believe you, Miss Christina. I don't believe you. You looking fly, okay? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So basically, this is maybe the most positive vibe I've gotten off this card, because normally when I see the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like you just want to get something for nothing. You don't want to put in any work. You just want to get the title. You just want to get the accolades. You want to get the attention. This is coming across different because of the Seven of Cups. This feels to me like you don't put forth very much effort. You don't have to like say much. You don't have to submit an application. Somebody knows you and they come and tell you you should do this. This would be great for you. You're a fit for this particular opportunity. And you're like, "Who, me? Actually, you're fucking right." And this is a leadership position. King of Pentacles, you are seen as trustworthy. You are seen as an expert. You are seen as somebody who is perfect for the job. I love this. The drawings are just adorable. Ten of Pentacles as well. Nine of Swords. All right, so you have some anxiety, but I want you to let go of that anxiety, okay? This is probably about money, like especially if we've been laid off or fired or didn't get the job we wanted. Give it to God, give it to the universe. Trust in your karma, okay? Because yes, there's a little bit of anxiety, but we have the 10 of Pentacles, okay? This is generational wealth. This is stability with like a capital S underscore, bold. You're going to be fine. You just need to work on how you perceive the situation, your own confidence, and maybe even a little bit of just like acceptance of change, right? All right, this is the Golden Girls. What else do we have? It's almost Dr. Pepper time, you guys. I need some caffeine. Page of Cups in the reverse. There's something here about this opportunity that didn't work out for you that I feel like in the near future, like within the next year, you're going to be like, that's why that didn't work for me. That's why that wasn't the right option for me, right? With the Queen of Cups in the reverse, it may have been a micromanaging boss. It might have been a misrepresentation in terms of what the work actually was, what the pay would have been, what the benefits were. Maybe they say it's remote, and then 6 months in, they tell you, just kidding. This was not what you thought it was. Yeah, see, Page of Swords. You're going to get some sort of information here. You're going to be like, oh, yeah, no, I would not have liked that. That was not what I thought it was. Two of Cups in the reverse, which is why we had to have this ending, which is why we had to say, nope, this isn't for me. I've got to move forward. I've got to find something that's better suited to what I do, what I like, what I have to offer. So it's scythe time, baby. You're like, yeah, that didn't work out, but you know what? It's okay. Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is going to happen really quickly. You're almost going to maybe feel like, if I accept this opportunity that's a little bit out there, that's a little bit different, will I regret it? Like, don't overthink it, okay? Yes, you want to read the small print. Yes, you want to know what you're getting into. But I do feel like this pop-up opportunity is going to be the right one for you. We have the Magician in the reverse. There's a concern here that you feel like you don't have what it takes. I want you to cut that shit out, okay? Believe in yourself. The rest is up to me and you. You and me? I think it's you and me. Sorry, that's from TLC's Waterfall. Waterfalls. You have to believe in yourself, okay? So again, pay yourself a motherfucking compliment, okay? Be good to yourself. Stop doubting yourself. You are absolutely capable of this. With the Six of Cups, this is a repeat, right? This is you being the right fit, you having the right experience, you having the right personality. I feel like part of the Six of Cups energy is saying you have the public presence, you have the energy that will bring out the most from the people that you're working with and give back the most, okay? So you are the right fit. Four of Cups in the reverse, you will not be rejected. And there's a level of excitement here, right? Like, oh, it would be kind of fun to do that. I would love to do that. That kind of idea, right? Oh, I like this. The Star. This is an opportunity for healing for you and for others, because I do feel like you bring healing to this operation, to this cause, to this group of people. You are a blessing to them and to others. All right. Let's get a few from the Kipper. For some of you, this could be a volunteer situation that ends up turning into a job. Oh, man. What is this? I feel like this is either an ex, someone from your past, or this is the leader that shouldn't have done what they did. So take it how it resonates. This is one of two situations. Either there's somebody from your past who stole from you and they are going to face the loss of that situation, that money, that asset. For some of you, we have like house in the reverse, right? Like maybe they took things from your house or kicked you out of this house. But we have mature woman in the reverse. So I feel like we have a sense of entitlement coming through, a sense of mismanagement, and a little bit of thievery, right? We have unexpected income, unexpected loss. This feels like somebody doing something to hurt people that they were supposed to be kind towards or compassionate towards. If this is not somebody from your past, if this is not an ex or perhaps even a former boss, then this is the person that you're about to replace. This could be like somebody who was mismanaging funds that were supposed to be helping people that are oppressed or marginalized. This could be rerouting funds from education to, I don't know, private interests. There's somebody here who gets dire consequences because they were not doing the right thing, because they took from you or they took from the oppressed. There's something here that's going to catch them in a way that they don't really want. So you need to know that for some reason. Did I say hi to Paul yet? Hi, Paul. Oh, I think it's blue before it hits the air though, right? I don't know. Christina, tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like that's why we have blue underneath the skin, and then when it's oxygenated, it turns red. Is that right? I don't know. Y'all tell me if I'm stupid. Grabs all the cash. You guys are funny. Hello, Sean. How are you doing? Oh, well, it's almost over, but I'm glad you made it at the end. Fashionably late. Let me get some steampunk tarot for some clarifiers here, and then I really got to get onto my personal readings, right, Miss Tiana? Yeah. Hi there, Keely. I love that name. That's such a cool name. All right, we have Seven of Wands. You are protected, but you know what? I also kind of feel like this is your energy. You are, by your very nature, quite good at protecting others. So I feel like you have, in a past life, perhaps even been very responsible for other people, a fighter, an activist, an ally, a defender. You stand up for people. And I feel like you have an opportunity to do it in a very like real, meaningful way. Tell me about haunting, please. Come back here, you. Two of Pentacles. The Hanged Man in the reverse. So I do feel like there is, for many of you, a curse that's being broken on your money or your success. For others of you, you are meant to help people that have been down on their luck, get them out of stagnation, get them moving, give them a leg up, that kind of thing. Isn't that a cool card? I like it. Tell me more about the High Priestess, please. We have the Lovers in the reverse and Death. You, somewhere within your soul, know that this ending or this transformation is an invitation for you. It's not the end of everything. It's not the end of the world. It's an opportunity for you to change, for you to pursue something that maybe you've wanted to do for a while. A while. Tell me about the Hermit, please. We have the Magician in the reverse. All right, so you're still seeking a little bit. You're still discovering parts of yourself that help you to feel powerful. Keep looking. You are more courageous and more powerful than you give yourself credit for. And with the Magician in the reverse, I'm going to go ahead and challenge you to name all the ways that you have endured or gotten past difficulties, come out on top, not let people win. You know what I mean? Like, there's something here in terms of you not really fully seeing just how powerful you are or just how much of a difference you've made for other people. That could be part of why you're drawn to this opportunity, because it does enable you to be more confident in yourself as well. Like, you feel good about what you do. And then it also, like, it feeds your soul, but it also feeds your bank account. Oh, you're good, girl. Don't you worry. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups, please. We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So it feels to me like there is potentially a no contact situation, an ex, a friend, somebody that you had to leave behind. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that that was the right move. Okay. You, I think, already know this. I think you know there was some toxicity that you didn't need to have in your life, and that moving away from this person would bring back the sunshine. You didn't need to be dealing with somebody else's crap, right? I think the greatest lie that Hollywood perpetuates to children specifically is that like fairy tale romance, like things are going to be the same forever. And at the end of the day, it gets this, it makes us have this expectation of permanence. Like, if you're my best friend, you're going to be my best friend for my whole life. If you are my lover, you're going to be my lover for my whole life. When I think it would be much healthier for us to teach children and young adults to be accepting of impermanence, right? The idea that I may only have you in my life for 3 years, but damn it, those were some great years. And I'm not going to be sad about losing you because I had that opportunity to be with you for those 3 years. We need to start framing things up differently so that we don't feel that having something for forever is how we are happy, right? Make the most of what you have for the time that you have it, right? And that will help us be a little bit more nimble in terms of moving on when things don't go our way. I feel like that's part of what you've learned here is, yes, there was something that had to end, but I can appreciate it for what it added to my life instead of just look at it as a loss. We have the King of Cups. Hello there, Voodoo. How are you doing? And this King of Cups is telling me that we have somebody here who cares for you deeply. And I'm going to ask a little bit more. Tell me more about the King of Cups, please. Page of Wands in the reverse, the High Priestess. I feel like you misjudged this person initially, and then it grows into something more important for you. Use your intuition. But I do feel like initially you don't like somebody or you're not attracted to somebody, and then it grows, it changes, it mutates. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune, please. The Moon. Oh, it doesn't want you to know. There's a surprise here. This is like a reward. But there are good things coming to you. So please keep the faith, have positive thoughts, envision what it is that you would want this to be, and make it a reality, right? We have the Five of Cups in the reverse. This is great. This is saying you're not stuck in the past, wishing that you could change what had happened and, you know, have a different reality. This is accepting the forward movement, right? Going in a direction that's a little bit new and different, right? You guys are awesome. Voodoo, you did kind of miss the party. I wish you could have been here for all of the party because we like you guys too much. But also, you know what? If you'll accept it anyways, Tiana, I just made it so that you could be a moderator if you want to. Because you know, it's pretty cool that you donated. If you guys didn't know, she donated the Hocus Pocus deck in addition to Miss Joanna dedicating or donating some decks. But I didn't use it for this reading, so I want to show you guys. It's so cool. And I think, Tiana, didn't you say that you really like Mary Sanderson? All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the readings. I'm going to go tackle the personal readings that I need to redo because my computer hates me sometimes. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be posting some shorts for you guys as well. So like and subscribe. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.